3, 2, 1.
And me.
It's Dom. He is real.
I exist.
Hobbits do exist in this world. I knew it the whole time. Dom, welcome.
Thank you. And I'm not a hobbit. Look at the photo on the thumbnail. I'm much taller than you. It's obvious.
He is. Yeah. In all honesty, I am kneeling. But that's okay. So Dom, we gotta make sure we turn this off too. Because we got a lot of people watching commercials right now. So let's make sure that's not on. So Dom, you came all the way from the UK.
Let's make sure that's not.
Just to be here with us today to go to the Giant.
You came all the way.
For those that do not know, we are going to the Giant game
just to be
tomorrow.
here with us.
Dom, is this your first game?
All the way.
Yeah.
Is it your first Giant game or first NFL
First
game?
NFL game in the flesh. Yeah. Never managed to get to the London game. Trying to get this year.
Fingers crossed. So he's come all the way from across the pond. It will be a bit still. What's up with the live stream? Well, the live stream has started. So he's come on. Well, the live stream is here. Dom flew all the way in.
What's up?
Does not understand the concept of rush hour traffic in Philadelphia.
There wasn't any traffic. What are you talking about?
There was no traffic in Philadelphia. There was no traffic yesterday in Philadelphia. We got home in a decent hour. We're pumped up for the Bengals game. We are going to be there in the parking lot, the goal lot right next to the Verizon Center. It's going to be Dom, myself, James Williams. We have our 2 winners that came down. What's up, OGR Sports? OGR Sports is not going to be able to attend, but Dom is going to more than admirably fall into place. We also have the 2 winners of the Coaches Club ticket, the Big El Gigante, and we also have LJ who won a lot of reverb. The Big El Gigante. Let's see what's going on with the reverb. LJ who won. We're going to try to fix this right now. Because you know what? That's just what's going on with the reverb. We fixed things. We got it on the default speaker. We're going to put it on the Rotocast speaker. Let's see here. We got the echo cancellation on. So hopefully that fixed. Hit the lots of echo. Smash the like. Got the echo cancellation on.
Yeah, it's definitely me.
It has to be done. You know what? Let's try pulling that out. Let's see. Did that help? Did that help the reverb, any guys? Fingers crossed. Did that help the reverb? Your audio is non-stop. Did that help now? Did that help the reverb, any guys? Do we hear now? Fingers crossed. Did that help the reverb? It's the Hobbit. That's the problem with Hobbits. They come in here and they screw everything.
It's our magical superpower.
It's the magical superpower. So hopefully, are we still looping? Can we get a lots of? Did we lose the echo? It's the magical superpower. So hopefully, are we still reverse? What does it sound? Sounds like a little delay. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We still reverse. We're gonna try something here real quick. Sounds like a little delay. I just punched. How about that? How about that? Do we sound any better on the reverb? I know we're gonna lose it for a second, but does that work out any better? Bueller. We had to pull the headphones. Do we sound any better on the reverb? Let's see. Oh dear. I know we're going to lose it for a second. God, does that work out any better? Sounds like a delay. Hey, are we better now? Yes. Big Dom is in the room. We got John P in the room. We got Dom in the room. We got everyone coming. Now we're perfect.
Looks like it's coming.
Are we better perfect now? You know what? I'm perfect. Big Dom. We had some people says better, but still some delay. We got Dom in the room. Okay. No, it's bad. Now we're perfect. Are we better? You know what? It just came back. What are you doing here? Hold on. It's all Dom. It's all Dom's fault.
Reverb's back.
You know what we have? Why do we have the? What are you doing here? Hold on. All right, I see the problem. It's all Dom's fault. I see the problem, everybody. I see the problem.
Was it me talking?
It's Dom's talking. Oops. How about that, guys? Is that better now? Fix it. I'm fixing the sound. I'm fixing the sound. Is that better? Bueller. Yes.
Don't break the live stream.
Yeah, Tiffany goes, yeah, my wife goes, yay! I'm sorry about that. For some reason, we have I blame Dom, because you know what? There are hobbits and gremlins. Are you a hobbit or a gremlin?
If I get wet, I become a gremlin.
He becomes a gremlin. He can only eat at night. Now I got to. Yeah, it's fixed. All right, we had a problem on the soundboard. I don't know what that second button even was coming up. Anyways, what's up, Michael? What's up, Jonathan? What's up, everyone? We got Mike Lee in the house saying, "Yay! You're live with Online Big Blue." Everyone stand up, because you know what?
I am standing up.
I was going to say Dom is actually standing. You are going to your first NFL game tomorrow.
Yeah, first live
live NFL game. You were sitting in the Coaches Club.
Yeah, it doesn't get better than that.
You are going to. Oh, thank you, Big Don, for the thank you, Big Don, for the super sticker. Oh, super stickers and super chats. Go to the Philadelphia Children's Hospital. What is the one thing coming from overseas that you are specifically looking for in this team? What are you looking for the Giants in this preseason game against the Bengals?
And the obvious is the injuries, right? You don't want an injury, but what you want to see is you want to see the first team offense in particular get some reps and some series. That's the main worry right now. That's where we've been seemingly struggling. You want to see them get some reps. You want to see them get some continuity there. And then after that, it's about what does the rest of the roster look like. You've got those battles going in for those last places, and that's where it's all going to be.
That's what we're looking at. Dom is totally a gremlin. Glenn says it sounds great. Dom says it's downhill from here. We watched soccer today. I watched soccer today. And again, thank you for the super chat, Don. I'm gonna give Big Don another shoot out because Don is always in the chat helping out, always helping out the kids. Give Dom a swirly. Let the gremlins fly. Does look like a gremlin now. It was funny though. Dom came out of the airport, and he came out the door from customs, and I could see him coming down the hallway.
I couldn't miss you if it's any help.
He couldn't have missed me because I'm not the smallest person in the world. So he's coming out the door, and I swear there was Dom, and there was a little kid, and I walked up to the little kid. I said, "Hey, Dom, you look great," and he was like 5. But I think he was a little taller.
Yeah, he was close.
He was a little bit on. He was a little bit on. I watched soccer on purpose today. I learned so much about soccer. If you had to rank this game, I've got Don on my Dom in reference to players that need to step up, players that need to, and I know because we only have one preseason game after this. Is there any player that right now in your mind you are sitting there saying, okay, we have to focus on X because we need him to do something or him to play better, or is there a positional battle you want to watch on Sunday?
I think the key one for me, and I'd be keen for your view after on what you'd want, but would be Robinson in that CB2 slot.
That is a difficult spot to watch right now.
Yeah, you'd want to see him improve.
You want to see him improve a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not expecting him to be a world beater. I'm not expecting him to be a true CB2. Certainly early games of the season, but if he wants that spot, I think he's going to have to improve. Otherwise, I think it becomes a bit more of an open competition. It'd be interesting to see how he's played tomorrow.
If he doesn't improve, if he flames out, what's your is Rodarius Williams your backup plan? Is Cordell Flott, who's really not getting any reps, I got within to speak of? Is he your guy?
I mean, I don't think you go.
I gotta take this look. Dom's got my house all screwed up.
Well, I'm sleeping in your office right now. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't see it being flawed. I think it probably is Williams, or do you try and shove Love back to the outside? But he wasn't exactly great.
Do you think you can put Julian Love on the outside?
I'd rather not see it. I think I'd rather see Robinson v. Williams as that. But
because
I mean, Love's got the experience, right? I mean,
he's got experience going back to Notre Dame, not in the pros.
But exactly, and I was going to say he's more of a safety, and I think this is Love last season if he even makes a roster. I think he will because of his versatility.
Well, I think he's going to have. Who are you going to put at safety? Who are you going to put outside Xavier McKinney? Because Dane Belton's gone for at least, I would think, 8 weeks. He's got the broken collarbone, but he didn't need surgery. He didn't need surgery fix, so you figure he's got to be gone. He's got to be gone for 8 weeks. You got Darnay Holmes, who's playing well in camp, but playing well in camp and $1.50 gets you $1.49.
Yeah, and a lot of his interceptions have come from
Daniel Jones.
4 passes from Jones. That if he's dropping them, there's an issue.
Right.
I mean, I've always liked Darnay Holmes, but I for me, Darnay Holmes is a decent, good rotation option to come in. He's not a starter, so I don't necessarily know who you would start in there.
Well, you got to pick somebody. We got Big Frank in the room. He goes, Tim and Dom. Wow, the Poppycockers owner left Chardonnay in charge of Poppycockers.
Yeah, I couldn't leave Urban in charge.
Urban Meyer's got enough problems.
I mean, he's got family issues. I've had to give him a leave of absence, but he'll be back. He'll
be back. The Pip Name Select Bag says, shout out to Dom. Welcome to the States for the International Poppycockers Convention. If you are going to the game tomorrow, we are going to be in the parking lot about 4:00. And we are going to be in the gold lot in the Verizon Center If you know where the way it's set up, you have the porta potties as you're walking to it. We're going to be on the right side of the porta potties. You won't be able to miss us. Trust me.
There'll be a pole.
There'll be a pole. There'll be Chardonnay's double there. So if you're in the parking lot, come see us. I love this one though. Only problem with Dom is there a person you can't wonk at?
No, don't say that, Jeff, because he's threatened already to shove me sideways off the chair.
I've already told Dom, since I can't, take you off camera, that if he pisses me off, I'm shoving him off the chair.
Yeah, I got a cushion just to cushion.
And he's actually looking right now, going, "Are we gonna go?" Thing. Glenn says, "Tim, tell us 5 things to watch." All right, 5 things to watch. Daniel Jones is number 1. And I'm not looking for Daniel Jones to throw for 6 touchdowns. I'm not looking for him to play. I would like to see him play the first quarter, maybe a little bit into the second. I'd like to see him move the ball. I'd like to see some fluidity in the pocket. I would like to see some
reading of the
defense. I would like to see defensively. I would like to see Kayvon Thibodeau actually generate some pressure. For all of his talk he had last week, he was going up against second teamers and Home Depoters, and he really wasn't creating any pressure. So I would like to see him get that experience in. I would also like to see Saquon Barkley play a little bit more, give him a couple more snaps, see how explosive that he can be. He's
a player I'd really like to see tomorrow. He's a superstar.
Luckily for you, you're going to see him.
Yeah,
you're going to see him. We also have to see. I want to see Kenny G. I want the smooth sounds of Kenny G.
Gentlemen, what brings me to my next point. Don't smoke
I knew that.
crack.
I knew that was the wrong button. I was just pushing it because I don't know which button it is. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
So but we know
that one. You do know
that one. I know where that button is.
That's what she said.
But you know what? I want to see Kenny get involved in the offense, and honestly, you want to see that secondary battle, and really, you just want to see a better. I do not know. Was there any conversation of how long the starters were going to play from Cincinnati? Not the Giants, but
not that I've seen,
because I haven't seen that yet. So I'd like to see us actually have some continuity within the starters. Mike Lee says Darnay Holmes has to stay in the slot. Here's my thing. We did a video last week, Dom, about Aaron Robinson and why I think he's a step behind and when he's running the ball. And one of the things when he came out of UCF was the fact that he was projected as a slot corner. He wasn't projected as an outside corner. And he was projected. That was his projected space. And if you look at the way he plays, you kind of think that he is more suited to play in that slot because of the fact that you are not having to worry as much in reference to, and I think a lot of his problems is technique. And I don't think why you do need proper technique, of course, in the slot, but he does not need to, he's not going to be completely on an island because of the fact that more likely you're going to have a linebacker around there somewhere. You're going to have a free safety around there somewhere with him. So, I mean, can you think you can maybe give Holmes a shot? And he's playing well, but you give him a shot outside and move Aaron Robinson into the slot.
Well, I mean, it's something that they could consider, right? I mean, Holmes' confidence is high, so maybe he'll feel he can do that. But, it was also the fact that do you want to keep Darnay Holmes in a position he's really comfortable with because he's playing well there and keep playing well? So I'd be inclined not to. I think if you've been trying Robinson out on the outside, you keep him on the outside. But if he's struggling, then maybe that's a switch over you make. But I wouldn't do it.
It's not that far of a drop if Tim shoves him off the chair.
Well, you don't know how high the chair is. I'm not that tall, but
listen, the picture I have on the thumbnail, that is pretty much a good representation of Dom. Todd says, "Meh, I think we need to run this game like the way teams used to run. I think we should be a ground and pound team. I'm not saying that we need to go like the Tennessee Titans. I'm not saying we need to go that, but I think we have enough running backs in the stable to be able to ground and pound.
You almost run it like the Seattle game 2 years back, right?
Yes.
Mike Lennon threw the ball hard. He made basically 2 big.
Well, you had Colt. First of all,
Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy. Sorry, you're
starting to get ready to shove his ass off the chair. But
he hardly threw it in that game.
The thing is that what they did is they set him up with the run.
Yeah,
it was, and I know a lot of people blame Jason Garrett how terrible he was at the game plan. That was a brilliant game plan. Brilliant game plan. You set him up. You set him up the entire first. Now it would have been bad if Colt McCoy missed on that big pass in the third quarter, but he had set up the defense in Seattle with the run so much that when he went over the top of Colt,
they didn't see it coming.
They didn't see it coming.
The issue with that if you're trying to do that for 17 games, teams will see it coming, but but so you'll need to do it. You'll need to throw it more than we did in that game. But it's that sort of thing. And as you say, the running backs are there,
right?
You know, and you can also throw it on you know on those soft slants, you know, and try and get the likes of Tony, you know, to run the ball from there.
We
on very short passes.
We haven't talked about Kadarius Toney enough. Let's talk about Kadarius Toney for a second. Kadarius Toney, they said last week he was a week away. He's not going to play. He's not playing. He's not playing this weekend. He's still a week away. And I've talked about the fact that I always felt they drafted Wan'Dale Robinson as a redundancy. And I hated the Wan'Dale Robinson pick. I'm not a big fan of it, but I think it's a redundancy for Kadarius Toney because of the fact that he has so many issues. I
think it showed a lack of confidence that the staff had in him, you know, before they got him into camp and stuff.
Right.
They were concerned about him. And I think when you look at his year one, and it is 1 year, and we've seen rookies have bad rookie years and progress on from there. But they had concerns about his behavior and his attitude.
But he had 3 good quarters.
Yeah.
In year one. And that's kind of what we're looking at right now. I mean, who does this you never like to have injury, especially for a guy you're going to count on. But who does this open spots for to take a look at now that he's not going to be on the field on Sunday?
I mean, one there would be your number one replacement. After that, you know, you are looking at those Bachman, Seals, lots, and you got near the team, right?
You got Colin Johnson.
Yeah, I think,
darling from last week.
Yeah, but I don't see. Do you see him really in the slot? I see him more as a sort of Kenny Golladay backup, right?
Yeah, but the problem is we have so many Kenny G backups. I would like to see someone that actually stepped up and took over a position, took over a positional group and actually made us better.
Yeah, you know, I don't really want him in that role. But you know, that you got Wan'Dale and Tony, I think, you know, we'll see us through the season there. But it's a chance for Wan'Dale to sort of go, hey, I'm your number one, not Tony, in that position.
You know, hey, I found the button. Let's see for it.
Bringing you the smooth sounds of Kenny G.
There it is. Found the Kenny G. We can't hear anything because we don't have the headphones on, but I found the Kenny G button for Matthew. And no, Jeff, we're not going to take Dom to some U.S. strip clubs so we can do some research from Pop. He is the strip club king.
Well,
king.
We're thriving.
We're thriving. We're making money hand over boob at Poppycockers right now. That's what we're doing. Kenny G needs to stop with the jazz and rock out this year. I agree. I agree, Matthew.
He's got to show he was worth that contract this year or somewhere close to it.
Is Tony? No, Tony is playing. He's got better things to do with his rap career. No, Tony's still evidently hurt. I mean, Todd, I don't know. Mike says, which wide receivers and running back will be left out in the final 53, man? One of the few positions we showed some depth. Drink up for watching soccer on purpose. I watched soccer on purpose. I watched it. And it was great because he kicks it back. He kicks it over. He kicks it back. He kicks it over. He kicks it over to kick it back. Over to back, over it again. It was fun.
You got to watch 3 goals in 12 minutes.
I did get to watch 3 goals in 12 minutes. That was exciting. But you figure Matt's going to make the team. You figure Saquon's going to make the team. I want Corbin to make the team. I think they're going to carry 4 running backs.
Yeah.
Wide receiver, man, it's an open show. And with Tony not playing and the issues with Darius Slayton, and I mean, like I said, Richie James just went on the IR.
I think Slayton will make the team.
Slayton to me is the only. He is the only true number 2 wide receiver on this team, and he's the only true outside receiver. I think we have a lot of slot guys.
There's too many slot guys.
I think there's too many slot guys, and that's the problem.
If Darius Slayton for all his drops doesn't make the team, then you know you've got to be concerned about that outside threat.
If David
Sills makes the team,
if David Sills makes the team, I quit.
Yes,
if they run a more run style offense, maybe they can incorporate RPOs. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think RPOs are going to be part of it.
I thought he died for a second.
Yeah, I was thinking for.
I was like, how do you restart a Hobbit's heart? Or is there 3 of them?
I mean, you know, Daniel Jones last year, it was some of his best plays came from RPOs. but you can't overdo it. So I think RPOs always need to be part of the offense when Daniel Jones is your quarterback. But you can't overdo it. Otherwise, teams are going to know what you're doing.
Right. Well, you can't focus on. Well, make sure you hit the like button when you come in the chat, guys. If we're out of contention by the trade deadline and Saquon and Jones are healthy, would they get traded potentially? What do you think about
Depends
that?
how they're playing.
Wait, let's say Jones. Let's say he's we're like 7 games in. Let's say he's like 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
I mean, I think you're gonna have to have a team desperate, to be honest.
Like the Giants.
Yeah, or a team that has a quarterback that they're not convinced is healthy,
right.
And that let's say Stafford at the Rams, just an example.
Okay, so Stafford goes down.
Stafford goes down. He can still play, but actually, what you want to do is they're going to the playoffs. Right. It's quite comfortable. They're going to the playoffs. They can spot him out for 3 games, and Daniel Jones can go and spot him for 3 games, and then becomes his backup for the rest of the run. Something like that. Yeah, then maybe, but I don't see a contender for the playoffs going, hey, we've lost our QB. Daniel Jones is the answer. If I'm honest,
he's not. I've said it before. Sometimes I don't even think he's the question.
I was going to say if he's the answer, then the question.
If he's the question, we're all wrong. Yes, Saeed, we're in the same room. We're in the same time zone. There's no more excuses for Dom telling me he's not in the same time zone anymore.
Yeah, because I've been here for 24 hours.
He's been there for 25.
I'm fully up to speed.
He's such a whiner.
Actually, I played a blinder with my sleep pattern. Actually, I am actually on US time properly.
See, he's on US time right now.
Yeah.
He's on my time. He's in my house, and we're gonna take him to the Giant house. What's the first thing
with the leaky roof?
With the leaky
roof. Saquon is more likely as a viable, to go back to the previous questions, as a trade.
Saquon, I think Saquon is more of a.
He might not want to stay.
I think he's more of an opportunity to get actually assets.
Yeah.
Back, but I don't want to think about that because I want Saquon to come back and I want him to rock. Okay, let's say this stuff. This is a good question. Let's say we're 7 games of the season. We're 1-6. Saquon's got like 650 yards, 8 touchdowns, another 300 receiving. He's playing like the Saquon of old. What are you doing then? Are you trading him?
Depends what the offer is.
What would you in that scenario? What would you want?
Well, there's a trade thing which I'll come back to in a second. But there's also the fact of you're talking to Saquon. You're going, look, hey, here's a contract offer, but you think it's fair. Do you want to? And he doesn't want to stay with the team.
But do you offer him a contract in the middle of the season?
I think if he's playing well, then you look at it. I think the other way of looking at it is I think running backs are fairly easy to find in the draft. So I wouldn't want to be making him the best paid running back in the league because I think you can find.
Oh, wait, I need to borrow a second.
Yeah,
I got to go to StubHub.
You can. I think you can find better value.
Better value,
not better value. No, sorry, that's a poor phrase. You can find good value running backs to get players in at that position. So you can let him go. But I love Saquon. I really do. I'd love to keep him, but I'm not going to break the bank to keep him. And if I can get a third rounder, second rounder, then I think I'm starting to think about it, because at that point you're trading for a loan for 8-9 games plus playoff at that point. He's out of contract at the end.
He's out of contract at the end. You know what? It looks like I still have a coaches club ticket. And evidently my listing did not go off. So I look like I have is Mark's. Yes, that is the one I was talking about. Dom, I think we have a coaches club ticket.
It does look like it.
It looks like, let's go to see how many tickets we have here. Here we go. There's 2. There's the one. We have one more coaches club ticket. We have one more. And if anyone's going to be in the area tomorrow, if maybe you already have a ticket, maybe you're going to be at the stadium tomorrow. If you want to come, maybe we try to find someone that can that could do that. They blame Garrett because they were judge lovers. They are I guess convinced of the fact that the OC implements what a lot of people are convinced that the OC just runs. I've said this before. Runs what he wants to run. that he just sits there and goes, ha, I'll do whatever I want to do.
Look, he comes up with ideas and views.
He comes up
in
with,
front of the head coach, but he's got to sign it off, right?
But it's all off the edict of the head coach. So,
what would you do on Saquon? Interestingly,
what I would do is
in that 1-6 scenario.
1-6 scenario. If I think I'm getting a quarterback next year, if I think I'm getting my guy, if I think I can build a team, he's still young enough that I think I can make him work. And I think I would keep him. I would
keep him tag.
I would keep him and tag him. I would keep him and tag him. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. And inside, the man just flew over to the S for a lot. He did. He didn't want to go to the game. He just wanted to hang out with
that was a secondary reason.
What was the third reason?
You fed me.
I fed him. He eats a lot. Hobbits eat a lot.
Well, we have 2 breakfasts, 11s, and then it's lunch.
Yeah, that's true. We got all screwed up at the time. Hey, Tony had 3 good quarters in the first year. At least DJ had 3 good games. Good point. Good point. You know, should they get Dom to replace Tony?
That would be the shortest wide receiving us. me and Wandale.
You and Wandale. We had the 5'8" and the 5'1". He's scouting for new talent for Poppycockers. Yes, it is not a dream. Dahmer is here. Do you think Tyrod will take over sooner or later, or not at all? Is Jason question. I personally think that he is going to. I personally want him to take over sooner than later. I've talked about this before. I want the OG QB. I want him to come in and be and you know what? And I said this before. I guess it's a good way to put it. The energy that he brought into the game last week, and it wasn't even a home game, but that energy, he showed to me that's having a quarterback, even an older quarterback, is exciting when you feel like there's an opportunity, Dom, for something to happen. And I think every time that Tyrod snapped the ball last week, you felt something. I should rephrase that. You felt something good was going to come about.
There was an air more confidence, wasn't there?
I thought there was.
And I think the other thing is, I think Tyrod is more suited to the way Dable wants to run the offense than Jones is. You know, and regardless of whether you think Tyrod is a better player or Daniel Jones is irrelevant. What you want is the player that matches the system better. Even if that is a slight drop off in quality, you should get more out of it if it's a better fit for the system.
You hope that,
and Tyrod is definitely a better fit. I mean, I think it'll be near Halloween.
Near Halloween,
but I think it'll happen.
He's gonna get. You think he's gonna go down?
It's going to happen one way or the other. That Daniel comes out. He's either comes out on performance. He comes out because he's injured or
right. Daniel Jones and Kadarius Toney spotted at Poppycockers. Is that true?
I mean, we don't like to kiss and tell on our VIP guests. So I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
Look what happened to Urban Meyer.
But we
just saying.
Yeah, but he's a janitor.
He's a janitor now.
I mean, he's promoted actually. He's head of cleaning services.
I thought he was something else. I thought he was mopping something else up.
I mean, we don't talk about what happens in the VIP section stays in the VIP section.
What happens at Poppycockers stays at Poppycockers. Okay, get it right.
That's it.
Okay, what happens?
Screenshot it again. Hang on.
I know him and his damn watch. Dom evidently has a watch that every time you turn it, it does something. And he was doing it 50,000 times in the car. And literally, I looked at him and said, "If you don't stop doing it, I'm going to take your fucking watch and throw it out the window."
He actually literally said, at which point I had to explain I wasn't looking at my watch. I was trying to stop it screenshotting because it vibrates at you.
And people wonder why it's so fun to hang out with me. I picked him up and literally we were in the car for 10 minutes. And I already threatened to throw his watch out the window.
That was after you threatened to drive straight through the barriers because they wouldn't open.
The gate wouldn't open. So, I don't have patience for that.
You were surprisingly patient.
I was, because the guy was nice.
He was nice.
He also looked a little psycho.
Yeah.
He looked a little out there.
Yeah. I certainly wasn't going to challenge him on his views.
No, I was not going to challenge him on his views in the parking lot. Tim, any recent updates on Sterling Shepard? I don't think he's going to be available for week 1. He still has to come off the pup. There is talk that Sterling will come off the pup after this game. I don't know. It's a wait. You got an Achilles. It's a wait and see.
Do you think if he's still, when it comes to the cuts down to 53,
I think he'll still be there.
Do you think? Yeah,
I think he'll go. I think he'll go on the IR.
I
think he's going to IR it.
I think it was.
He also says, has Seals Jones Jr.'s practiced at all? He's practiced, but not a lot. Trade Jones. Michael wants to trade Jones. What are you going to get from him? A bag of chips? Bag of chips and a donut? I mean, is there?
Which my son was very excited to have.
Yes, Dom's son was very excited because here in the Maticas, we have donuts for breakfast.
I've seen men in
I got eggs.
eat donuts for breakfast, but eggs are much better.
We got Big Mark in the room saying, "Hey Tim, what's going on?" So right now we still have one Coaches Club ticket. I will say this: if you are in the area, or if you're going to the game, or wherever, if you want to peruse into the Coaches Club, hit me up in the chat. Looks like we have that one ticket to give away. You get to hang out with me. You can hang out with Dom. We get to hang out with James Williams. We also have Mr. Big L. I saw Big L in the room there's Big L right there in the room. We're also going to hang out with LJ. So you know what? Just let me know. We want to try to make sure someone that's is contributing to the channel is having Malik Willis was having a bad night, unless it's changed.
I was going to say, before we came down, he was somewhat struggling.
Malik, I gotta type in ESPN.com. All right, hold on, wait a minute. There it is, right there. Hold on, what are you doing here? Dom is working my typing board here this morning. Yeah, when we came downstairs, Malik was not having a good game.
He was holding the ball too long.
He's holding the ball.
And he was too static.
He's holding the ball too long. He wasn't getting any protection from his line, and they're trying to make him
When he was moving out of the pocket, he was looking far more.
Here we go. He's got 6 for 15, 69 yards and a touchdown. So all right, so yeah, Malik is turning it around.
Yeah,
he's turning it around. 2 a.m. here. Dom, I'll be at Carter. Was it Carter? Qatar. Thank you for the World Cup in England. Has 0 chance. I'm not even gonna read the rest of that comment. I like soccer. I'm already bored with the comment.
He moved on from soccer then.
All right. Now I'm going to go back, Elijah. But Big Tim, I can't stay on, but great work as always. Best to you, my friend. You know what Elijah finds? He gets a little assholey, and he's like, just click off that. I said, I don't want to. I said, that is a great soccer comment about Qatar.
It's not, because it's not factually accurate. We don't have 0 chance. We have at least 5%.
Well, at least have 2%. Mike says, smash the like button for Tom. Side by side for this live stream. Side by side for this. I mean, look.
Exciting.
He's right here. He's right in front of you.
And you can see how short I really am.
Look at the guns.
Well,
Show him the gun show, Dom. Show him the gun show. Go ahead.
I thought they were upstairs.
Shut up. Show him the gun show, Dom. Come on, let's see him.
Oh,
let's see the flex.
There is no guns at all.
Flex it out, Dom. Flex it out.
There is no guns at
all. We got the gun show working on here.
I told you earlier we were in the supermarket. I'm the brains, you're the brawn.
I wanted to be the brains this time.
I carried the bags.
You did carry the bags. Because evidently I was too old to carry the bags, or that was the other story. Who is training for him, though? Maybe Titans if Henry goes down, but who else is running back eccentric enough to want to trade for his contract is not bad. He's $8 million.
Yeah.
It's not guaranteed. So his contract's not bad at all. And if you trade him, midway through the season, you're only looking at a $4 million cap hit. So it's not terrible.
And if you're looking to go deep into the postseason, sorry, then he makes a lot of sense. As you say, 4 million, probably don't have to give up the world supply.
But that's actually a good. So he's got a good point.
49ers, maybe.
You got the 49ers. I like Baltimore is a good idea. Tennessee, if he goes down again.
But I think even if you're a pass heavy,
if he's pass heavy, you can still bring him in. You
can still bring him in because he can receive the passes. Plus, he gives you another threat.
If you're running a West Coast.
He still gives you a ground game, and it gives you something different. I think at times, you looked at the Bills last year and you thought if Josh Allen didn't make it happen, then it wasn't going to happen, and teams knew that. And sometimes he was running, sometimes he was throwing, but it was all coming through Allen rather than yes, Singletary didn't have terrible numbers, but you put someone like Saquon into that offense, and suddenly I think it becomes a dual threat, and you're worrying, and I think that could have made Allen more effective.
Don they want me to put you on SEPTA. SEPTA is the mass transit system out of Philadelphia. I wouldn't do that to you.
It sounds holy, but it sounds like it's an unholy experience.
Let's just put it this way. Dom's height is not exaggerated. That's all I'm gonna. That's
good because I am 5'1" and a bit.
5'1" and a bit. Now he's 5'1" and a bit. Earlier he was 5'1". Now he's 5'1" and a bit. A bit of what?
About an Eminem.
Zach says, "What's up, Poppycockers?" Damien says, "No way." The owners of Poppycockers. Can I get an autograph? And Todd says, "Hey, do you know how hard it is to run and deflect it off the defense fast?" I knew where you're going with that, but I'm not. I'm trying. It's a kinder, gentler Tim. I'm not making fun of Daniel Jones anymore. And you know it is difficult.
He does it himself. He doesn't need our help.
He doesn't need our help, and it is difficult to run and throw a deflection off of a defender. It is hard to do that.
But yet he manages it repeatedly.
What did I say when they signed Tyrod? Tim said that when they signed Tyrod. I don't remember what I said. It was probably something smart. So Pimp Name Slickback says he is balling. All right, good. We're down here streaming. We're not watching.
He was. I'm glad to see he's picked up though. We were talking earlier. It was like
he wasn't looking good.
He wasn't looking good, and we were talking about the Giants. Like I wouldn't have taken him first round, but boy, was I.
He was looking a little sketchy in the pocket. Damian Jackson says, "What do you think would happen for Tyrod by getting him by week 4 besides injury?" You know, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility, Don, for him to be out week 4.
I mean,
I really don't.
I've always stuck to my Halloween thing, but I mean, the way he's been looking in camp. I mean, it is still camp, but it's now 3-4 weeks into camp, and he's not looking any better.
Is it the fact that they're trying to get all the interceptions out of the way? I love that on Twitter. We're trying to get all the interceptions out of the way.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
Because that's how it works.
Yeah, I mean, so when I'm coaching my guys, and when I was playing, it was a different sport, admittedly. What we did was we did all our mistakes in training. We're like, we'd be perfect on Sunday because we made them all now.
Because
we deliberately trained badly to make us good on Sunday. That's exactly what we did.
Thank you. We got big doing it. L, it's Batman and Robin. Even better, Tim and Dom. What's up? It's my gent. You know what? Big L is coming to the game.
He's one of the 2 guests.
Big L's coming. LJ's coming to the game. Big L's coming to the game. Dom's going to be at the game. I'm going to be at the game. James Williams going to be at the game. Are you going to be at the game?
Is James alive though?
I don't know where James is. I've tried texting him a couple times. We might have 2 tickets. We have one.
One finger.
Thank you. He's my math wizard. We have wizard. I knew it. We have one Coaches Club ticket that came up just recently. OGR cannot attend. So if you want to be OGR Sports, you need to shave your head, grow a beard, and come to the game. That's all you have to. This is the shave your head. This is the shave your head OGR contest.
And put on a yellow t-shirt because it suits him.
And put on a yellow t-shirt. Mr. Willis is balling. Of course, we're missing Malik Willis' ball.
Yeah, we watched him play absolutely terrible.
Crowd favorite media says Malik Willis is having a good night. Malik Willis just scored a touchdown, so he's got a touchdown pass and a one for a running touchdown. Let's make lots of money. What's up, LeVar? I'm here, Tim. Let's talk. What's up, Dom? Tyrod starts. Do you think Tyrod starts against the Jets next week? Do you think he comes in? Make sure you hit that like button, please. Get the likes up.
It's him or Webb, right?
Yeah, it's him.
I mean, yeah, Tyrod for me. You want to see him now getting. You like you said earlier. You want to see Daniel Jones get at least a quarter,
right,
if not longer, and then you want to see Tyrod. You don't want to see Webb out on the field.
You know what I like, Dom? Here, do this. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Do this. Next to me, next to Dom, my forearms look huge.
They're about the size of my waist.
My forearms look huge next to Dom. I look like an adult.
Well, I am a man child.
You are a man child. You are right. Oh my goodness. I think Davis Webb starts against the Jets. I don't think Dable is going to risk any of his starters next week. What do you think?
No, I don't think.
I mean, yeah, not this week because it is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow was technically next week.
Against the Jets, then yeah, you're probably looking at Webb, but I think Tyrod gets some game time in that one as well. Is Daniel Jones would miss out because he's going to be the starter, you'd have thought.
I would think so.
So Tyrod will get game time. Whether he starts against the Jets and then comes out, I think that's what I'd be more inclined to do.
Yeah.
But you're not expecting to see Daniel Jones, but tomorrow you'd want to see Jones for at least a quarter and then Tyrod play the rest.
To Todd's point, yeah, but most teams are happy to plug in their own backups at running back. If you have an opportunity to get Saquon Barkley, and I'm not saying I want to trade him because I don't want to trade him, but if you have,
you're looking at it from the perspective of the 31 other teams at this point,
if you are doing that and you're looking at that from that perspective, I want to keep Saquon either way. And if let's say I am the 49ers. I am in the playoff hunt. It's like a couple years back where everyone got injured, and I can get Saquon to be my starter. And let's say after 6 games, like I said, he's got over 600 yards, 300 yards receiving, 8 touchdowns.
You're picking up the phone.
You're picking up the phone, and you're making that call. Do I pick up the phone and answer that call? I'm going to answer it, but like I said, more than likely, I may be moving on.
You want a decent return if you're trading him.
If you trade him,
you're not trading him for a 5th.
Right? No, you're not trading him for. You're trading him for at least a 2nd rounder. Yeah. Minimum 2nd rounder. I want a second. I technically want a late 1st rounder, and I want a mid-round pick and maybe a 7th rounder. I would take a 1, 5, and a 7.
You want to. You're starting the conversation at a 2nd, maybe a 3rd, but if it's a 3rd, he's got to come with a heck of a lot.
I'm starting the conversation as a 1. A 1. That's what I'm starting the conversation as.
Oh yeah. You let's say. Well, I mean, you get an offer of a 4th. You're putting the phone down. It's like no conversation.
Yeah, I'm hanging up.
They start the conversation with a 2nd rounder. Then you're like, okay, let's talk.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. You're not. But if they're coming in with a 4th rounder and they're just trying to lowball you, then you're just ending the conversation.
You're ending and going on. Tyrod fits the Dable system better than DJ. I did say that. I've been saying that for a while.
Yeah, I think
I've been saying that for a while. I've been saying that for a while now.
It's why when we were talking pre-draft, it's why I said go back to Malik Willis. I was like, Malik Willis is the only quarterback I'm taking because I think that's the way Dable wants to play.
He fits. He has more Josh. He's not Josh Allen, but he has more Josh Allen attributes.
I mean, him and Tyrod as your 2 make far more sense than Jones and Tyrod. And I think there were other quarterbacks we could have taken to back up Daniel Jones this year, but we chose Tyrod Taylor. Why? Because he's a good backup. But secondly, it was a system fit for the way Dable wants to play.
Right. It's and that's the thing. Your backup quarterback usually mirrors what your starter does. This is one of the few instances that I've seen outside of maybe Phil Simms and Jeff Hostetler that, especially with the Giants, that your backup is not mirroring your starting quarterback.
No, not even close.
I mean, it's not even close. I mean, that's the thing. It's terribly not even close.
I heard someone say the other day, but they can both run. No, one can run, the other guy's design runs.
One can run, one can scramble.
Yeah, yes.
That's
a better description.
I think that's why I get paid the big bucks. I mean,
I get paid.
The kids made $5 from Big Don's.
They did.
They made $5, so we're all good. Mike Lee says, who will catch the ball if James does it? We didn't discuss this. First of all, I got a gimpy knee still, and it's all swollen still. So I'm still gonna make the throw. But who catches the ball if James doesn't show up? Am I putting you in the end zone?
Well, you might have to. That's a worry. Actually, I can catch. Actually,
I think the problem is I need to see you. I don't know.
I
don't know if at 40 yards if I can see you.
I've got my monocle.
I just meant the fact that I think ants had a better chance.
I can. In fairness, I can catch. I used to be a decent rugby player, but I was too short to play once it got past like age 8. So
Dom might be catching the ball. If Jones goes 6-2 and still won't be enough for some of our Giant fans. Yeah, because I want to see him what he does over 17 games. He's
not going to go 6-2.
If he goes 6-2 in the first 8, that's great. But you know what? There's 17 games in the season.
And if Jones goes 6-2, no, we've said it a million times before. No one wants to see Jones do badly. I think.
Yeah, nobody wants to see Jones do bad. We want Jones to play well.
Well, if Jones plays well, we're back to success quicker, right?
Right.
And that's what we all want. It's just you just have to be realistic and say his history suggests it's not going to happen.
And I laugh because of the fact that I've said it a million times. I don't know how many times I've said it beyond a million times now. We don't go as far as this team will go if Daniel Jones doesn't play well. And I've said that. I've said that a million, like a billion times. He needs to play well for us to progress as a team.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're a 4-5 win team because I just don't think he can do it.
Yeah.
I think he can do it. He has all the abilities to do it. He doesn't have it up here. And that's so much harder to teach
than anything. I keep checking the Malik Willis scoring update here. Because look, they let him run. We were talking how they're not letting him be himself. He's trying to put him in a box.
Before he came down, he had 2 good plays and they both came off the scramble. Because there was no protection for him.
No, the Tennessee line. You know what? I don't want to talk about the Titans. The Tennessee line is kind of shaky, even going back to last week against that Baltimore second team. Dave Gettleman should be arrested, says Jeff. That way he left the team as criminal. He's a smooth criminal. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
I was too. You started singing.
You've been hit by a big ass fist. Oh, I'm sorry. I already told Dom right at the airport as we actually were leaving the airport because he was being himself. Insane.
You mean I was being a smart ass?
He was being a smart ass. And I told him, and I looked him straight in the eye and dead face, and I said, you are aware that when I jokingly say I punch people in the back of the head, that's not a joke.
And then I realized I wasn't several hundred miles away, and I should probably shut up.
Rock says, I always love your show. You guys are the best. Well, there's one of us that's the best. We got ourselves a
That's very kind. That's very, very kind. I'm touched.
Shut up. Nobody likes you. Everyone tunes in for me.
Well, it is your show.
It is my show. But Dom is a big portion of the show. James is a big portion of the show. OGRs drops in the show. We got a lot of subscribers that come in all the time. We got Honeypot, we got Emmanuel, we got the Big L, we got LJ, we got T-Rod, T-Rod. We got T-Rod. We got a lot of people that make this show. LeVar says 6-2. I vote for Jones to stay in. 6-2. Definitely want to see Tyrod Taylor. I mean, if he goes 6-2, you're not going to take him out.
Yeah, he keeps playing until he gets hurt.
You play him till you play him until the wheels fall off the bus. Big L says, smash the like. Let's go, G-Men. We got to give and acknowledge the Tuto super chat. Just drop by to pay the proper respects to Dom and would like to extend our apology not being able to hang out. As always, we're at a curfew for a very important match on hand. You know, Tuto, we always appreciate you when you come in.
And good luck tomorrow.
And good luck tomorrow. We also always appreciate Tuto's comments. When Dom, you're supposed to, when it says like this, you're supposed to fix this. You're supposed to point that out to me. It's like working with a handicap. Very small handicap. It's like working with a handicap. But good luck tomorrow, Tuto. And I loved it. I think it was yesterday, Zach. No, it was Mike Lee told me yesterday that I should open the show with you on my lap. And I was gonna do a ventriloquist act.
I was just relieved that you didn't show up at the airport with a daddy sign.
I told him that because I was watching some movie with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell and their stepdads. And he goes to the airport with the sign that says daddy, and he's jumping up and down. I told Dom I was going to do that.
And I believed him.
And he believed me. But I thought the ventriloquist act thing was hilarious. I was gonna do my old joke. I'll see if Dom knows it. How do you like school, Billy?
I have no idea what
you're supposed to say. Closed. That's a ventriloquist thing. But thank you to Super Chat Tuto. And good luck tomorrow. And if you do not read them, go to any of our comment section, because Tuto always leaves. I like to refer to them as inspirational comments. I mean, I really do. I mean, sometimes you read some of the stuff that he types, and you're just like, "This is awesome." You know, this is great. This is something. I don't know if you've been reading them, but it's like something to start your day with.
Yeah, I haven't. I will look out for them more. But I will go search for them as opposed to just randomly looking through. Go
search for them. And Tuto dropped another super chat in. Please, everyone, purchase your Bible today as we start praying for the opposing team's casualties, because to hell with break loose. And I'm silenced my former team. Oh, yes. Tuto is playing against his former team tomorrow. His former team, the team that screwed him.
Well, in that case, even more good luck for tomorrow. This man's gonna be pumped for tomorrow's game.
Even doubly good luck tomorrow.
You're gonna be pumped. He's gonna be absolutely flying.
He looks pumped right there. He looks pretty pumped. I don't think he needs to worry about pump anymore. And thank you again for super chat.
I think this is right, by the way.
Which one?
Well, we were talking about arresting Gettleman because he did nothing for the team. We just went full cycle, but it was the same for Reese. Like, he inherited a bad situation. Unfortunately, we came full house.
It is bad. Todd needs to arrest Reese, then all is well. Had Manning at quarterback and wasted a third of his career with bad drafting. I do think he's right. I do, and I think Gettleman at some point even admitted that he wasted portions of Eli's career. I think he came out. I think he admitted it. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think it was Gettleman that. Reese came out.
Sorry, I was going to say.
I think Reese did.
By the time Gettleman had Manning, it was starting to become the end, right? That we were in move on territory at that point.
I think we were
with Reese. It was a different story.
Yeah, I think Reese actually admitted that. Zach says, when is Dom getting signed as a punter since he played rugby with Tuto?
Yeah, I didn't play rugby with Tuto. I had to give up as a child because became apparent that physically. Yeah,
I'm going to show this. Tuto, Dom, Tuto, Dom. Okay. Yes,
Yeah,
they
I was
played.
too-
They
I
played
was too
rugby
small.
together.
Yeah, I was too small. I was quite good until it became physically a bit of a problem. But I reckon it's only scrum half would be about the only place I could play.
I like Mr. Harris's comment here. Dom, where's your red coat? Ha ha ha! Glad to see you in the house.
My Butlins red coat.
That's right. He does.
Yeah,
He does.
Butlins.
He does. You know what's funny? Dom actually came here wearing a little Paddington the Bear outfit.
Little hat,
Little
suitcase.
It fit him snugly. It was perfect. I was shocked. What is LeVar?
And I had marmalade on toast.
And he had marmalade on toast. No, you had a breakfast.
I had a breakfast.
You had a break. We've been feeding Dom here. LeVar wants to know, Tim, do you think Dallas loses their wide receiver core aside from CeeDee Lamb until week 6 leaves the number 1 spot up for grabs for the Giants? No.
Eagles, yeah.
Eagles. And you know what? Washington, when we were watching them, when Wentz went out,
When Heineken took over,
when Heineke came in, the Heineke. Well, maybe we were some Heinekens. They actually moved the ball pretty fluidly.
Yeah, they
so
did.
I mean,
they look much better with when Heineke came in.
I know they lost 24-14, but it's preseason. But they did look better with
But
him
all
moving
14
in.
points, if I'm not mistaken,
came from Tyler. So I mean, it's I would like to sit here. I would like to sit here, Dom, and say, you know what, the Giants are going to be this massive contender. That the Giants are going to play.
Everything would have to go right.
Play to the point where they're going to win 12 games.
Well, I mean, 10 would probably be enough to take the division. But
I think 10 would take the division. I do think 10 would take the division. But I want to sit there and say that. But you just can't.
It's the Eagles this year. I can't see it any other way.
I don't know. I think we're still neither one of us.
The question mark over the Eagles is the quarterback still.
Yes, and you know what? You got the porn stash.
He comes in. Yeah.
And people are overlooking Carson Strong as well, who's over in Philadelphia. So I mean, there is some talent in Philly. A lot would have to go right. Jay Barry 80 says, "Welcome to the States, Dom."
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the States.
Always enjoy my time here.
It's always fun. Jeff says a big amen out to Todd. Mike says 20 thumbs up that DJ will score with a passing touchdown on the opening drive. I would like to see that.
Yeah, nice confident start. You need that offense believing in Jones because he doesn't appear to at the moment. And something like that might just give them that boost.
You know what makes me laugh, and I keep thinking about this, and I laugh because I have my shoulder pads, my old shoulder pads, and I have them out in the office. I have them out in the office. I already have a jerk. Dom, go get the shoulder pads. I want to see a comparison.
You can see I'm a skivvy already, right?
Yeah, you can't see. You're good. I want a shoulder pad comparison with Dom. I have to see if he could even. Can you lift him?
I can lift them.
All right, let's see this compared to Dom.
Hey, wait, you want me to put this on?
I want you to put that on. I want you to put. Dom is gonna.
I'm gonna have to come out of here. To get some room.
I want to see. You should be able to slide that on real easy.
Yeah, it should go on really. I've got to try and get into your shirt first.
You should be able to slide that on with no problem.
He's trying to get it high enough to get the shirt over my head.
He can't get it over his head. And he's got to get his arms up.
Wow, there's a lot of room in
He looks like he's man-sized now.
I know. I feel like I put on a D-cup bra. Hey all. How are we all doing? I look like Tuto now.
You look like Tuto. Wait, let's go back.
I look like Tuto now.
Let's go back.
Here we go.
Tuto. Dom. Tuto.
Me. This isn't comfy, by the way. Like rugby, we don't bother with this, right?
We're good.
Where's your helmet? I'm suiting up tomorrow.
Dom will be playing center tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, someone's got to.
I swear to God, I think the numbers are bigger than your head.
Yeah. There's a lot of. My problem putting it on was actually getting to the bottom of your shirt because it was so big. I was like, wait, I've got to lift it all the way up here. It's like, I'm not sure my arms are long enough for me to get under it.
I love it. I can lift them. A TD in the first preseason game. John's. I think if we Jones give you some confidence.
Are you laughing at the comment? Oh, because I'm not sure the offense will ever have confidence in what's still me.
No,
I think I look dashing.
I just flex from you down. Come on, let's see the guns.
Well,
let's see the guns.
Let me whack this up the shirt.
Let me see the gun.
Yeah.
Come on, let's see the
I'm sure about to that
He
big.
can't lift up his arms. That's why I
We're
God.
definitely winning an Emmy for best comedy show.
Oh my God.
We won. If we don't win an Emmy this year,
Oh,
then
dear
something's
Lord.
wrong.
Oh dear Lord. If there wasn't so much trouble, I would actually take the helmet out. But the helmet's got too much shit on it over there.
Wait, go to Todd's comment. That's very true.
I
I look like Dudley Moore.
You do look. Where's that? Oh, he does look like Dudley. You do look like Dudley Moore and Arthur. Anyone else think Dom looks like Dudley? You are a massive man, my friend.
Actually, quite comfy, bizarrely. You were saying the other day it's uncomfortable. For me, it's quite comfy.
Well, because they're not even probably hitting you.
No.
It's like they're probably not even hitting your shoulder.
They're hitting the very edge of my shoulder.
Oh my God! Yes, he does look like Dudley Moore. Low man wins or just jump over him.
There is something in this. We were talking about tackling earlier and the proper technique. They could learn a lot from the rugby guys because they do tackle.
We
properly.
actually, you know what's funny? We did talk about rugby.
They
today.
get nice and low.
Right. Show us the technique. You know, Dom. Show us the rugby technique using your football gear.
I'd love to, but I can't actually move.
I can't actually stand up.
Get your arms and wrap them round the middle, nice and low, and use to drive off your legs. So
But
don't come down.
the question
Get
is,
the
can
power.
you actually wrap your arms around yourself?
I can't. No. I physically couldn't touch my head right now.
Oh my God!
Wait, can I?
Yeah, I think you could touch your head. You're good. You're good. This looks like an episode of Benny Hill.
I mean, normally the women chase me, or that's in my dreams. Sorry.
Dom should wear that to the Bengals game. Lol. I will tell you this.
It's too hot.
I will tell you this, and I'm going to make this announcement. If someone donates $100 super chat to the Philadelphia Children's Hospital, I will make Dom wear this in the parking lot tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm all right with it.
I will make Dom wear. You donate $100 for the kids. I will make Dom wear this.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
See, he's down with it through the parking lot. I may just make him wear it either way. Mike says Dom looks good, like the kid running to his father for a touchdown. He does look like the kid from Little Giants. Did you ever see the movie Little Giants?
No, but I think I do actually have a horrible image of me running towards you in the touchdown.
No. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta go. I gotta show Dom the kid from Little Giants movie, and I gotta go skinny kid because he does look like that. Oh my God, I haven't seen that movie. That's you, Dom. That's you. And here it's right here, his shoulder pads and everything else.
That's harsh, guys. That's harsh.
You know what? I do have to say, I do think the kid from Little Giants is bigger.
That's really harsh on that poor kid.
That was harsh. That was harsh, Zach. That's harsh.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Funny as shit, but
yeah, not necessarily harsh on me. But
you gotta run. Oh my God! All right, fellas, gotta run. Too much fun. Zach says, how much does Dom owe Tim for flying into rush hour traffic? He owes quite a bit. Dom,
hey, I bought you a nice bottle of.
He did bring me a nice duty-free bottle of scotch, malt liquor. It was
from the Isle of Skye.
And the Isles of Skye, and it was a charcoal-y taste.
Yeah, peaty taste.
So I'm very excited.
I mean, poor Petey, he gets killed a lot, but he's worth it for the whiskey.
Dom, you are the best. Dom,
I know.
Dom is, if Dom stands up to the jersey.
Wait, I'm not sure. It's
stand up. Stand up. Hold on. Let's see. I gotta see this.
I tucked it up. Hang on.
You gotta tuck it up.
No, it's not too big. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
He's wearing a mini skirt. He's wearing a mini skirt.
I feel like Kate Moss. Except, I've eaten a bit more.
The only problem is he keeps playing with his boobs. I don't know what's going on over here.
I mean, if I had boobs, I'd play with them. No.
Oh my God! All right, well, we got to get back to some serious conversating here about the Giants.
This isn't serious conversation.
I don't know. Enough of this frivolity. We have to have serious.
Frivolity.
We have to have serious Giant conversation.
What
quarter should Dom go into?
My head looks tiny.
The problem is your head is tiny.
Look,
Wait.
That's what she said.
That's okay. You can't hear it, but that's okay.
It's all right. I can read it on the screen.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I can't take you seriously. Couldn't take you seriously before, but this is even better though. I gotta call Bad Dog. If you don't know, Bad Dog is doing his 24-hour stream today. I think people do that because we have a very small number in the group today.
Yeah, we should message him. We should see if he can have us on with me dressed like this.
I should see Dom dressed as the Killer Giant. Dom.
Yes, we're having serious time. How could I help?
I was so bad once you would have put on the helmet.
Do you need me at left guard?
I need your left tackle. You need to play left out.
Again, that's what the gaffer used to say on Sunday morning.
That's my best position. There's a little helmet there, so you should put that on. That's a little tiny helmet.
Yeah, I used to play left back in the changing room.
Left back. Tom, do you think the media turning on Evan Neal is due to the fact the Giants aren't allowing enough access to him? I think that's going to be access to him. The Giants have been controlling the media narrative throughout this entire camp. When you were going up against Evan Neal last week, did you think that he had the moves and the skills to pay the bills?
I mean, well, he really struggled running around between his legs.
Ran around in circles. I literally ran circles around him.
I mean, in fairness, when your dog came flying at me earlier, I moved. He jumped.
The dog is just as big as Evan Neal.
I mean, I had my back to him, and I just felt something running towards me and jump, and I span. I span. All I saw out the corner of my eye was this dog leap past me. And it reminded me of Evan Neal when I played against him last week. And I tell you what, if Jones hadn't had that red shirt on, he was going down. Look, I mean, no is the answer. I don't think the media turning on Evan Neal is due to that. I think they're looking for a story. Evan Neal is having some rookie struggles.
That's it.
And he's also playing right tackle instead of left tackle, and there is a difference between the two. I think Evan Neal will be fine. I think the media is going to turn on the offensive line early and say, hey, Shane said he was going to fix it. He's invested all this draft capital, he's brought in all these free agents, and the line's no better. Weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the offensive line will struggle. I don't think it will be better than last season early door. I think by the end of the season, it will start to show some progression, but it still needs more investment into it, whether that's through either time for these draft picks this year, next year, or through some draft picks or better free agents. But I think Shane has done the best he can to fix that line this year with what he has.
For the amount of capital that he
has no room to move. I think Shane has put together a decent team, and I think you said it before that normally the 3-4 guys at the end of the roster are the ones in trouble, and I agree with you. I think 7 or 8 could be in trouble.
I think 7 or 8 guys.
Scan that way. He's going to scan that.
He's got to. He just doesn't have the talent.
You're going to see a fifth, a 5th, 6th of the team.
Oh my God! I just peeped my.
That's amazing. But you're going to see a 5th or 6th of the team be different at the end of camp within 3 or 4 days of the end of camp.
It's hard to take you seriously right now because all I can think about you is in the shoulder pads running around Evan Neal's legs going, I'm the gingerbread man, you can't catch me. That's all I can think about.
Do you know what? I reckon they should let me on the field and run against him and see if he can catch me, because I'm pretty nippy.
You know what? I was going to say,
and he's a big guy.
We've already said it. Anyone that donates $100 to the Philadelphia Children's Hospital, Dom will wear this in the parking lot tomorrow, and I may make Dom wear this on the field.
No, it's too hot for that.
You don't have a choice.
You got to catch me first, and I'm pretty nippy.
It's wearing those. I don't think there's gonna be much of a problem catching.
That is true. Yeah, I'm be so top heavy. I'll actually fall over after. I'll do a Daniel Jones at the 5.
I was gonna say we'll do a Daniel Jones at the 5. Joshua says, "What's up, guys? Dom looking like Bobby Boucher from The Waterboy. How tall is Dom?" No, I'm kidding. That's the quality H2O. How tall is Dom?
6'3".
6'5".
Oh, are we going college measurements? 8'2".
College measurement.
I'm 8'2".
College measurements. Dom 6'5". 6'5", 275.
I'm 8'2" minus 3'1".
In the real world, he's
5'1".
5'1".
All day long.
All day long. All day long.
5'2" in heels.
Yeah. Neil talked to the press yesterday. I think the whole thing with Evan Neal's overblown. I really do. He's going to have his rookie struggles.
I think he's going to be a good pickup. Same with Thibodeau. You're just going to have to, like with all draft picks, you're going to have to, 9 out of 10 draft picks, you have to show some patience with him.
He looks just like Dom.
He's got more. I've got better hair.
You do have better hair.
I mean, it's not difficult.
Oh, my goodness gracious. But he's going to be fine. And I do think that, and I've said,
really comfy.
I told you, man, you look good. I do think, Tom's like, I do think.
Are we playing in San Francisco? So look how short I am. I'm like Kenny Golladay.
I'm a T-Rex.
If Kenny's watching this tonight, he's gonna beat the shit out of me tomorrow.
You know what the funniest thing is? We haven't been drinking yet.
No.
this is sober. So come out tomorrow to the parking lot. Dom will be catching passes. If you want, come out to the parking lot. We're gonna raise money for the kids. You get to whack Dom on the shoulder pads as hard as you can for $20.
I've just seen a pic. I used to play with a Philippine international footballer at school. I went to school with a Philippine international footballer, and that is genuinely true.
I like Fabian. Holy crap, Dom is here. Dom, and he flew in like this.
I'm not Dom. I'm
not Dom. I'm the new left tackle.
I'm the new left guard.
I'm the new left dad. What is Timothy? Timothy says DJ suffers a torn ACL tomorrow, preseason game against the Bengals. Well, actually, they're in MetLife.
That's why I'm here.
That's why he's here. Because if they were in Cincinnati, boy, I really fucked this up.
Yeah, then I'm going to be pissed.
Should the Giants name Tyrod Taylor starting quarterback or trade the 2020? No, you're not going. We're not going after Tua.
No, I think Tua's going to have a decent season actually this year in Miami. If he doesn't with all those weapons, and he is gone, but I wouldn't be picking up Tua if he can't make it happen with those weapons. Then I'm not picking up Tua. If
Dom can get on the field in warmups, it will break the Miami boat curse.
We should try that.
I'm already thinking about getting you on the field wearing that to catch the pass.
No, I'm not catching it in this.
You have to.
I mean, you're going to have to make it a pinpoint.
I am willing to break the helmet out.
If you want me to try and catch it in this, that pass is going to have to go straight to my hands.
How much
could I have Kenny Golladay moving?
How much effort do you think it is to get all that off, get the helmet out?
Oh, that's a lot of effort.
But it's pure gold.
Pure gold.
Let's go get it. Take that off. Take that stuff off.
I'm going to have to take this off.
No, you can do it. You can do it.
No, I'll take this off to get that off. Then I'll put it back on again.
You can
see you in 25 minutes.
Dom is now going to get the helmet out.
Yeah. I'm genuinely going to have to take this off. Oh, I'm stuck in it.
He's stuck.
I'm genuinely stuck.
Tom, you take your arms out first.
I'm trying.
You take one arm out first.
I'm genuinely stuck. Well, that's not gone well.
Whatever do you mean? Whatever do you mean?
You're an ass.
I know. Oh, we're back. Oh my God. Dom, get the helmet out.
I'm doing it.
Doing it, Dom. Oh my God. I know. Just take all.
I'm doing it.
There's not that much stuff. Put it on the floor. Put it on the floor off to the side. Dom is going to wear the helmet and the shoulder pads, and he's going to catch. Well, I'm going to answer some of these questions. If Daniel Jones goes out with an injury, and Tyrod gets in to and provides a spark, do you stay with the hot hand the rest of this? I stay with the hot hand the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I stay whoever. Shut up. You're not in this conversation anymore. Do your job. I sit there and say who was ever playing well enough should be the one that's in the game, and I think whoever's winning the game.
Is that the helmet?
Get to work. Get to work. Dom is now going to be coming out in full Giants regalia.
I'm going to try and get back into those.
He's got to get back into the shoulder pads, though. But I'm running the hot. Colin Cowherd says the Giants are idiots for not trading for Jimmy G. I don't think they're idiots. I think contractually they just don't have the money. I mean, to do it either or. There you go. Now put that back over there. This is going to be epic. This is going to be epic. And the worst part is I want to see Dom get the shoulder pads back on one time. But no, they're not. I mean, he's probably going to get waived. He's going to look for the most amount of money. Seattle to me makes more sense right now. Cleveland
makes most sense.
Seattle.
I said that, you laughed at me.
I know. I did laugh at you. Of course, I'm having you play dress up right now.
Yeah, I don't normally do fancy dress. This is not good.
You got to squeeze it. Dom, you take the. Holy shit.
I look dashing. Has anyone seen my steed?
Oh, okay.
What's so funny is Daniel Jones started playing early. I kept a straight face as long as I could.
Oh my God! So we have the newest player for the Giants.
Yeah, is
right
this my intro into
this is going to be Tom's interview.
I mean, I don't understand why the press is laughing right now.
Mr. Palmer, how do you feel about this? How does this look positionally?
I mean, they look a lot bigger than me, but I'm sure that I'll play up a level.
Oh, you're gonna play up. Dom, turn around. We have a photo shoot now going on here for the newest Giant. Am I in the picture?
I'm multitasking.
Here we go.
I'm multitasking.
We got the newest Giant right here. Oh my God! I didn't know what elf could fit in a Giant uniform.
I didn't know I could do this with a straight face.
Great balls of fire. We got what do we get? Filipino football. Dom's an all-pro. I think so.
Genuine true story. As I said earlier, I genuinely went to school with a Philippine soccer international.
This cracks me up. Dom is built like Mark Bavaro. This is how much I love Dom. He's actually wearing a game-worn jersey, my college shoulder pads, and an autographed Eli Manning. Phil Simms. Turn so you can see the autograph. You can't see right there. It's the autographed Phil Simms helmet.
In fairness, I've increased the value 200%.
Wait, here the Giants. The Giants just texted me. We are no longer allowed in MetLife.
I thought I just made the roster.
Oh my God, you are built like Mark Bavaro. You are. Can Dom run on the field while all the other children and blend right in? Oh my goodness. Have a great night, Mike. Hope you're having a good time. We're gonna have fun tomorrow. Don't get drunk and hurt Dom. I'm actually afraid to get drunk around Dom. I might try to put him in my pocket. I've already said that.
Yeah, actually said that.
Yeah. Is there a phone book on Dom's chair?
We had this exact conversation earlier.
We're taking the Dom around to see the Maticas, and we go by a CVS, and I said, honey, can we stop at the CVS because
I wasn't honey in this case, just for
I need to get a phone book. I need to get a phone book for Dom to sit on. No, it's a booster seat. Who's that? Mark Bavaro. Oh my God, what does it say? Dom. Oh my God, looks like Daniel Jones on that. Oh my God, you kind of do look like Daniel Jones.
Yeah, but I play better.
Now have the befuddled look like I just threw another interception. What the fuck? What's going on here? Oh my God, you do look like Helmet.
This is online Big Blue.
This is online Big Blue is evidently upstairs watching the stream, laughing hysterically. For those that do not know, we have one extra Coaches Club ticket. And it's a late notice because we had a late cancellation. If you are in the parking lot or if you're
Daniel Jones might need it.
I can't even look at you. I can't even look.
It's a shame that wherever you look, you're looking at me because I'm on that.
I know, but I cannot look at you directly. It's like staring into the sun. You just can't do it. Oh my God!
I look dashing.
You Mrs. Online Big Blue, we need some of the face paint for underneath the eyes. We need some reflective paint for Dom. Or just bring him some mascara. It's the same thing.
I mean, I feel like I'm about to do a joust.
I can't. I just can't. Oh, okay. Oh my God, Dom looks like Daniel Jones is down one. What position?
They can't hear that.
They can't. There's a delay between what we're saying here and what's going on upstairs. And Mrs. Online Big Blue is just evidently having a blast. What position did you play in football, Dom?
Left tackle.
Doesn't he look like a left tackle?
Yeah, I look like a no. I played left back.
He played left back. We didn't say
Also,
what position you played in grade school. Joey D says Dom needs to get into full gear from tomorrow's games. We are going to need him. Yes, Mrs. Online Big Blue is a big Giant fan as well.
It's great to see you try.
I just got to focus for it. Please like the channel. God, please like the channel.
We're at 43 likes.
We have
how we're not at 100.
How we don't have 100 likes for this? Someone needs to go jump off the stream and go to Bad Dog stream and tell him that I'm interviewing the newest Giant and we'd like to come on after this interview.
Yeah. Seriously, someone do that.
We are interviewing the littlest Giant right now. 0.25 seconds to protection.
Me and one day we're going for those high balls. We don't need Kenny anymore. We're getting those 50-50s.
I love this though. It's 2.5 seconds of protection guaranteed with you in the backfield. I don't even think it's 0.25 seconds.
Are they talking about me or Nate?
I think it's 0.00001 second of protection because I think someone's just going to do this. That's going to be the end of that. Oh my God.
It's going to be like those cartoons, isn't it? Where like they're like Stewie Griffin is lined up. It's like Family Guy, Stewie Griffin.
We just watched the one where Stewie Griffin got a concussion playing football. You should bring on Mrs. Online Big Blue sometime. She doesn't want to come on. I always tell her she needs to call in. She never does. There's the one celebrity in the family's enough. So I told Dom when he was going through customs or where he was going. I forget where you're going through. And I said to him, I said, just tell him, you're going to see a celebrity. And then his response was,
I can't remember that happened yesterday.
You can't remember. Thank you. His response was at that point in time, I thought OGR couldn't go to the game.
OGR can't go to the game. Yeah.
It's
then he hit me and I changed my answer quick.
Do you know what the funny thing is? It's the comedic timing here that just really works out.
I know. It's why we're going to win an Emmy.
I think we already won an Emmy.
I genuinely couldn't remember what I said yesterday.
I can't look at you.
I look dashing.
There's a delay between the video and what you are saying. Oh, okay. We'll fix that. Hold on. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. I'm gonna pause because I need a break. Zach says you should have Dom run around the yard. I can't talk right now. Dom, could you go out back and run around the yard for a little bit in the dark?
Nah.
We do have bears.
I need to wait. I need to wait for tomorrow. I'm saving my energy.
When you're dressed like this, you need to wait 30 minutes before you run around. It's like the whole thing with eating and going into the pool.
I mean, if I'm honest with you, I'm a bit concerned about walking 10 yards that way.
Yeah, we can go in my backyard. Oh my goodness. We live in man area here. It got fixed. Yeah, I fixed it for you. I fixed Dom. And
yes,
you're expert. Hey, let's get to 50 likes. Because look at this. Look at this. This is what
this is 23 pounds of pure muscle.
This is 23.5 pounds. I give you an extra pound. And 411 of all muscle. It's like a freight train going through a nitroglycerin factory. It's just going to cause a combustion. Look at this. Look at this.
It didn't feel a thing.
Didn't feel a thing because it's not even hitting your shoulders.
No. And my whole body didn't shake. We're fine.
Oh, my God. John says, what does John say? Dom, do women make fun of you for being short?
It's not just limited to women.
I make fun of them all day long.
Yeah.
It's
By the way, I actually can't see the helmet slip. There we go. No, my dashing personality makes up for it.
It's a stunning personality.
That and my third leg.
Sorry, I'm thinking of penis jokes. I was thinking of a penis joke right now with the third leg.
Yeah, that might have been my intent.
I think it might have. But seriously, we have to get back. Tom has the same expression, and Daniel Jones always has. You know what the worst part is?
He's still laughing from upstairs.
I know,
It's killing me.
I still got the penis joke in my head now.
Well, as long as it's just a joke.
I was going to say Dom. I was going to say Dom is my third leg. Sorry.
That's an image no one wants.
Oh, I know. Not even me. Dom.
My arms suddenly look bigger.
The guns look huge, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like.
They've gone from 1 centimeter to 1.2.
I mean, like, you just, look, they look bigger, man. They look good. You should wear this like all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you would do great.
I should, like late 80s with the shoulder pads. It'd be fine.
I had a dream Dom got into a fist fight with the rest of the NFC East quarterbacks.
I'm more worried that John's having dreams about me.
Well, I have to admit,
In fairness, no. I reckon I could take Carson Wentz.
I don't know if you could.
No, I reckon I just need to touch him on the leg and he'll go down.
He might, but I mean, I'm going to fantasize about this tonight. What person wouldn't?
Come on, snap the ball. I'm ready.
Do
Do you know what? If they snap the ball, I'd probably catch it and go backwards with the ball.
Do you need to go get the ball? There's the ball over there.
No, it would be the first instant. It would be first instant of a safety coming from a snap because the quarterback caught the ball and flew backwards and fell over in the end zone.
Oh my goodness. We need to talk some Giant stuff here, guys. We don't have 47 likes. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's get this like. I mean, look at Dom. Look, he came all the way here to from the UK to the Americas.
Got dressed up
to throw tea in the river, to get dressed up as a Giant.
You said it was a harbor and you said it was fine.
It's a harbor. It all works the same. And, oh my God, Frank! Thank you for the super chat, Frank. All super chats go to Philadelphia Children's Hospital. I'm glad I tuned in tonight. This is a night you can't miss.
No,
this is
once in a lifetime.
Must see Emmy television. This is there's I don't know. I just don't know what to call. I cannot look at this. I cannot look at this. I cannot stare. Okay, do you remember when I did the video on the shoulder pads?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sent me a picture beforehand and everything.
Yes, I sent him a picture of what I was going to wear on the stream. LJ is in the house. Excuse me. LJ is going to be one of our contest winners. LJ will be going to the game.
Is he being the pads and helmet as well?
Is LJ? I know you're late, but Dom is going to be wearing this tomorrow to the game.
Yep.
And he's going to be glad to welcome the people to Munchkin Land because he represents the Lollipop Guild right now. I feel like, see, look at, I know references. I know elf references. I can't. I just can't. Go look over there somewhere. Don't look at me. Don't stare. I'm going to have nightmares.
This is my new tactic for striking out the other team.
It's like, holy shit, it's Dom. Don't make me botch you in the ankles.
You know what? I reckon the Giants for kicks and giggles should actually suit me up and get me to run out with the team.
You know what the best part is?
Nothing would fall off the other team.
You have been here for 24 hours and you're already reckoning. That's a very American term. I reckon. So I'm a reckoning. Don't look at me. Go look over there. Go.
Sounds very final.
Go somewhere else. What does Frank have to say? My daughter and I will be at the game. Nor hope you come in. Frank, we're gonna be in the gold lot, right by the Verizon Center.
Can't miss me.
You can't miss. He's gonna be wearing this. Maybe holding a flag. Maybe riding a pony, depending on how much time I have.
Oh, can I have a lance?
Yes, sir. You are Sir Lancelot. Oh my God!
Oh, I got the girl.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting a girl. People think he's a kid. He's got plenty of autographs. This is online. Big Lou is literally dying upstairs.
And there was me looking forward to meeting LJ tomorrow.
Watch it. LJ's gonna bite you in the ankle.
I might jump and bite him in the knee.
Oh my God! You're afraid of the dog. It is a big dog.
In my defense, I didn't know what was coming. I could just hear this thing running at me from behind.
Oh my God. It's worse because of the fact that the dog is like 120 pounds.
Also known as about 80 pounds more than me.
80 pounds more. 80 pounds more than you?
Well, I don't actually weigh a lot.
Shut up. Don't look at me. Go look over there. Go sit in your corner.
I weigh like 60 pounds.
Oh my God, the Dominator says, "Wow, my left leg does weigh more than you if you weigh 60 pounds."
I really don't weigh a lot. Well, I need to do a converter because we don't do pounds. I'll do the converter.
He's gonna do.
It's really difficult. Can I just point out? It's real difficult to type right now, but I'm going to persevere.
He's going to persevere. He's going to get through this because he is a professional.
Yeah,
he is. He is
genuinely quite challenging.
I have a 165-pound bulldog. She's dying upstairs.
Wait, I'm there.
Carry the 3.
Yeah, no, it's typing is the first issue.
Do you actually weigh 60 pounds?
I don't know. I'm looking it up because we do.
He doesn't know how much he weighs.
I don't know how. I know because we use.
He has to look on the calculator to see how much he weighs. You know that's not a scale, right? Yeah. Oh my God, we're finding out how much he actually weighs. We got these.
Yeah, I weigh 119 pounds.
So, but the dog does weigh more than you do.
Yeah, I weigh.
The dog's between 120 and 130.
I weigh 119 pounds.
Because of the facts that we never. What is it? Because of the fact that we never heard that before. Heard what before? Whoa, let's go back. Whoa, Tim and Dom together. It's the LJ. Oh my God. Do we have any Giants questions? Besides who number 95 is going to be suiting up tomorrow? Because we're still at 47 likes. I want it to be at 50. Or I'm going to send the Dominator after you. What kind of cookies do they make in that tree? Do they make giant cookies? Oh
all
my God!
All cookies are giant in my world.
Oh, all giant cookies.
Is LJ guessing his number 95 because it's me now?
It's me. We never thought I'd see a day a giant player using a calculator, which came in from Mrs. Online Big Blue.
If she waits a few weeks, she can see Daniel Jones cover girl when he goes and works on in the city.
Will Tyrod's first pass as a giant be intercepted? I say no.
No.
I say it's going for a 19-yard completion.
Still laughing upstairs.
I just laugh because it looks like you're holding your knee, like you're like this. You have your knee. Wow.
I'm looking pensive.
Well, enough. What I'll have to say is this:
I'm looking pensive.
Here we go. We got some giant. Is Daniel Jones too aggressive or too scared? What do you think about that?
I think he's too scared of. He knows he's in the last chance saloon. I think he's too scared because he has had a lot of interceptions. He had a lot of heat. And I think probably deep down he knows he's not reading the field quick enough, and that's what's causing the issue.
Do you think he's ever going to find a way to read the field fast enough? Do you ever think the processor in his brain is ever going to work?
Certainly not in New York. Certainly not in New York. Sometimes, look, I said this with Evan Ingram, sometimes players move on from a team, any team, and they can go and have success elsewhere. But I think trying to process the game is really, really hard. It's much harder to teach how to read the game than it is to actually play the game. So no, I don't think he's going to click for him.
Is in the soccer equivalent? Is there a soccer equivalent to a quarterback?
Yeah, you can have playmakers, number 10 or a deeper lying one, where the play will come through 9 times out of 10. Yes, and they have to be the reader of the game, but they also need the technical skill to make those. Sometimes a 5-10 yard pass. But into the dangerous area, sometimes a 20-30 yard pass. I'm loving your face right now as if you know what I'm talking about. But yes, is the answer. But they have to be able to read the field.
I am just trying to take you seriously.
but in all seriousness, a lot of players, and this is a serious point, which is hard to make with this helmet on.
Serious point.
But in whatever sport, the best players aren't always the ones that actually make it, because there are players with less technical ability who can make it because they can read the game. And they know where to be, and that actually means they don't have to be as good as the other players to make the team. And Daniel Jones, I think he has the attributes. He just doesn't have the awareness.
Can
I take this off now?
No.
All right. You're bigger than me.
No, you can't. Well, I don't know now. You can take it off now. Yeah, you don't need. Phil Sims isn't even dead, and he's rolling in his grave. Okay, he's like,
did I put him there?
He's like, please, God, have him take that fucking helmet off. Oh my God! I'm just gonna
keep it on just for Phil.
Just for Phil. And you know what, Dom? We usually go 2 hours tonight, but Bad Dog's got his stream and he's got everything going going on. And
Yeah, and he's raising a lot of good money.
He's
not that we're not for the children,
but
he's doing a 24-hour charity stream.
He's raising a lot of good money.
By the way.
Charles Cross is looking real good. Charles Cross is looking real good right now, says Jerry. Can he get a
wait? I'm going off.
Take the chin strap off.
It is off.
No, it's not off. You have to take the chin. You have to pop the chin strap. He doesn't know how to take a football helmet off.
There you go. Oh.
There you go.
The chin strap was off.
I just put it under your arm. Put it under your arm like a player.
I'm not sure I can.
I can't even put it under his arm.
That was challenging.
That was challenging.
But we're there.
The winner of this stream is all of you. Because just this alone.
And me, didn't I win a contract?
You won a contract. I thought he might be wrong. I still
Am
think
I going to be sectioned?
you might be Section 8. Dom, does Dom follow the EFL and I'll look at the USFL from the little that I've seen this year. Did you follow the EFL, the European Football League?
There isn't he?
Yeah, there's. Yeah, they play
it's in
Germany.
yeah, sorry. No, I don't. Sorry.
This is what happens when you don't play. You play what's without.
No, EFL is a league. It is in a different sport, which is where my confusion came in.
Yeah, it's called football. It's called football. I love that. What you know what, guys? We had a lot of fun tonight. We got to thank.
I'll be back in a sec. Can't get my arm out.
You pull it out from under there first.
I had to get my head through to grab the bit. It's the only way I can do it.
I don't
think my arm.
You ever seen the movie A Christmas Story out there? With a little boy that can't put his arms down. That's dumb. I can't put my arms down. Dom is so big he couldn't get the guns out. He couldn't guns out. He couldn't get them out. He couldn't get them out there.
Anyway, how was your new co-host tonight?
I can't take you seriously now.
I mean,
I can't take you seriously without the uniform on.
Yeah. I was going to say you had some guy in earlier. He seemed to be doing a good job.
Take over, Dom. Dom, what position did you play? Would we use you at cornerback? Well, the problem is I don't think Dom could run with the shoulder pads on. I'd take Dom over Rob any day. Oh, see, that was nice. See, like people are nice to you. But we're gonna sign out, guys. We're signing in. We're signing off. Dom's hanging out here for the last hour and a half. We got a big day tomorrow. If you're in the parking lot, we're gonna be in the goal lot up front hanging out. Dom's got stuff on. I got all these stuff on my keyboard. Don't worry about that. It's dog hair, probably. Do you have anything to wrap this up with, Dom? Because this was just a mess waiting to happen.
Yeah. Two things real quick. One, super excited to be here. Massively looking forward to tomorrow. I hope to see some of you there.
Hope to see you.
Secondly, as soon as this stream ends, go over to Bagdog stream. He's doing a 24-hour stream. We mentioned a few minutes ago for a really good cause. Go check it out. Go help him through. If you're up in the middle of the night, go help him through the middle of the night. Yeah,
because he's going till 9:00, I think, tomorrow morning. So he's got a long way to go. Yeah. And we appreciate everyone that hung out here. We stuck at 47 likes. We can't get to 50, man.
Not even 50 likes for that.
Not even for all that, not even 50 likes. We got the numbers dropping down, Dom. We are out of here. We appreciate everyone who had the opportunity to come in, hang out. Thank you. Hopefully to see some people tomorrow. That'll be fun. We'll be in the Coaches Club. We do have that extra Coaches Club ticket. So, maybe someone that we walk by that wants, it could be turned into a
could be a lucky day.
It could be a lucky situation. And you could be sitting with us in the Coaches Club. Have a great night.
2 tickets, so I get signed up tomorrow.
He might be on the field. It might be 3 because I'm his manager.
Yeah, all right.
Have a great night, guys. We're out of here. And hopefully we will see you tomorrow. Say good night, Gracie. Again, the comedic timing, impeccable.